On the 15th of January, which is a Monday at 7 o'clock UK time, I'm hosting Money Healing Club. It's going to be the first gathering of people who want to come and have that money conversation. Now, we talk a lot about money, and I certainly do, and there's so much information out there. Books, YouTube videos, memes, people to follow. So in terms of our academic understanding of money and the energy and abundance and how it works and how it's real and manifesting, all of that is there. We know what to say. We know what we think we should be thinking. We know what we think we should be feeling. And yet there's this gap between what we're gathering as information and what reality is. We know what our reality is, and that truthfulness about what's really going on for us can be hard to express even to ourselves. And ever since I've been doing money healing work since 2011, I have felt that money conversation has become harder and harder and harder and more defensive, and we're sort of trying to project that everything's okay. If I say everything's okay, everything will be fine. And yet that feast and famine, stop-start cycle with money flow hasn't really alleviated for the majority of people. And in fact, one of the biggest things people told me last year was it's been one of their worst years financially in a really long time. It felt like they've been travelling backwards. And over the recent festivities, other than eating and having fun, I was really thinking and asking for guidance on what is it that I can offer and bring to create that space where we can have the type of money conversations that empowers your relationship with money but doesn't feel like a teaching environment. Now, there's nothing wrong with learning. There's absolutely nothing wrong with one-to-one and group programs or anything. So none of this is dissing that, but it was to create something that was much lower cost and something that was different, a place where we can really have those frank and open conversations and begin to build community. So Money Healing Club is birthing on January the 15th. It also coincides with the launch of my rebranded, so new really, podcast, Money Matters, which is going to be really dedicated to answering questions that I've been asked over the years, questions that people can also share with me about their money story, things that irk you, things that make you think, why does this keep blooming happening? I'm going to be addressing those type of questions in the podcast. And then part of it, I'm going to be creating a private podcast for the Money Healing Club, where I share exercises, tools and processes and meditations that will help you shift and change your money story and move the needle. Because I know a lot of us are doing inner work. I don't know anybody that doesn't have a journal, but not everybody is saying that it's making a difference. So I'm going to show you how to make that difference through using the private podcast for Money Matters. And every month we're going to have that opportunity to come together to have that money conversation, to create new ideas, to create new ways of thinking, to be inspired, to practice, to feel safe, to share and not keep hiding stuff that's going on, because hiding it from ourselves means that it's still causing havoc, it's still replaying, it's still tripping us up. So it's creating that magic every month for you. If you want to find out more about Money Healing Club, take a look at the link which will be above or below this video, or send me a DM. I would love for you to join us on January the 15th, which is Monday, 7 o'clock UK time. We are going to have our inaugural meeting, and you are also going to be getting a private podcast with the most powerful tools and tips and ways to understand how to make that journaling work, how to make those affirmations work, how to know if they're your right affirmations. I'm going to be sharing it all in Money Healing Club, and I hope to see you there.